There are many questions asked before the start of an NFL season, and one of those questions are, who will break out that season? And a breakout player is essentially a player who didn't play that great previously in their career, and then finally played very well on the NFL football field. So today I'm going to be talking about breakout players so far from the 2020-2021 NFL season. What's up, everybody? It's AC Analysis, and like I said in the intro, today I'm going to be talking about breakout players of the 2020-2021 NFL season. And what breakout player means is a player who has played really good this season when they haven't played really good in past years. But before we get started, if you guys enjoy consistent football content, remember, liking and subscribing will be really helpful. We're on the road to 100 subs now, and we're almost at 75, and every sub helps. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. Actually, before we get started, it's time for the shoutout of the video. And the shoutout for this video goes to Icy Productions. He makes a cool variety of sports content, and you guys should really check him out. And if you guys want a shout out, make sure to comment down below for a chance to get your channel shouted out. And we can help all of our channels grow together. And with that being said, let's actually get into the video. The first player I'm going to talk about who broke out this season is Scary Terry McLaurin, who this season for the Washington football team has easily been a top 5 deep threat in the league. And McLaurin is easily one of the best receivers to come out of the 2019 draft class, and in his rookie season, it's not like he did not play bad. I mean, with some pretty horrible quarterback play from Dwayne Haskins and others, he had 919 yards and 7 touchdowns, and he averaged 15 yards per catch. So, I mean, this man played very, very well, and with 58 catches, averaging 15 yards, that is very good. So McLaurin, even in his first season, showed signs of being a great deep threat, but in 2020, he just built up upon that. Already about halfway through the NFL season, he's already at 800 yards and 3 touchdowns, which is actually pretty incredible. I mean, this is a player in his second season with a very bad team, and let's just hope that the football team can get a little bit better, so that Scary Terry McLaurin can actually use his talents to good use. Otherwise, I hope that McLaurin leaves the Washington football team, because this man has so much talent, and even on a bad team, he is playing at an elite top tier level. Okay guys, I'm going to go off topic for a second, but did you know my team, the Patriots, in the first round could have drafted so many good wide receivers, but we picked N'Keal Harry. Literally in the second round, Terry McLaurin, AJ Brown, and DK Metcalf were taken in the second round, and the Patriots decide to pick up my boy N'Keal Harry, who's literally doing nothing in the NFL and is currently a bust. We could have had DK. It's okay, we can't change that. Now let's get back to the video. Now the first defensive breakout player that I'm going to talk about is Devin White, a middle linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And to be honest, if it wasn't for Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald, I believe this man would also be in Defensive Player of the Year position. Because, I mean, this year he's playing absolutely incredible. 88 tackles and 5 sacks already. I mean, Devin White has shown to be such a fast, blitzing linebacker. And this season, if you even watch the Buccaneers game, he is always getting pressures and he's always making a difference in the game. And this is a little fun fact, when you search up Devin White's name, you get Devin White, the rapper. Is he a rapper? I'm not sure. But I mean, he's really coming to his own this year. 2019, in his rookie season, he had 91 tackles and 2.5 sacks and 1 interception. And I really believe that he showed signs of playing like a really good middle linebacker. And then in 2020, like I already said, he's playing absolutely incredible for the Buccaneers, and he's really found his role on the team. And I do believe he will be one of the best middle linebackers for years to come. But you know, we'll have to wait and see about Devin White, the rapper. The next player I'm going to talk about is probably the most prominent breakout superstar this season, and that is DK Metcalf, who's really, like I already said, become a superstar this year. Last season, in his rookie season, drafted also after N'Keal Harry, DK Metcalf had 58 receptions for 900 yards and 7 touchdowns. And keep in mind, he was drafted so low in the draft because he had a neck injury and was also expected to never play football ever again. Look at him now, 2020. He has 862 receiving yards on 48 receptions and 9 touchdowns, averaging 18 yards per reception. I mean, this guy's an absolute monster, and the cameras are always on him. He's really become a superstar in the NFL. And when you look at his stats and when you watch him play, he really is. He's always getting the #1 cornerback, and that causes Tyler Lockett to play better. That causes Russell Wilson to play better. That opens up room for the running game. So DK Metcalf has really made his team better, and this season, he's well on pace for 1,200 receiving yards. So who knows what the future holds for DK Metcalf, but currently it looks very bright for the buff man. The next player I'm going to talk about is a player who has really come out of nowhere to become a solid number 2 cornerback in the league, and that is Darius Williams, the cornerback for the Rams. And all of his career, Williams has always been like a 5th string cornerback or a practice squad cornerback for the Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. But in 2020, this man already has 31 tackles and 4 interceptions. So he's playing very well, and he's playing like a solid number 2 quarterback to Jalen Ramsey. There's not much that I can say. I just really wanted to quickly put this guy in here because he deserves more attention. The final player on our list is a player that I believe you guys also expected to be here, and that is the Bills starting quarterback Josh Allen. And this season, people really didn't expect much from Josh Allen because in 2018 and 2019, he averaged about 2,700 passing yards a season and about 15 touchdowns. But in 2020, he's played really well so far, and in the beginning of the year, he was in the MVP race. He kind of slowed down a little bit after that, but he has really led his Bills to a 7-3 record, and they are one of the best teams in the league right now, currently leading the AFC East, or my Patriots are. But in 2020, he's already at 3,000 passing yards, surpassing where he was in 2019 all year long. And he has 21 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and a quarterback rating of 103. So he has really showed he is the franchise guy for this team. And he's played very well. Sure, he's gotten some more weapons, like Stefon Diggs has shown to be his favorite target. But Josh Allen has managed to put up an amazing season following a pretty average 2019 season. And like I said already, the Bills definitely found their franchise guy. With that being said, that'll wrap up this video. This has been AC Analysis talking about the biggest breakout players from this NFL season. And remember, if you guys enjoy this type of videos, liking and subscribing would be really helpful. We're on the road to 100 subs now, and every sub helps. And if you guys want a shout out, make sure to comment down below, and we can help all of our channels grow together. And thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.